Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We are picking up right where we left off. We are going to go find the map, or go to the map chamber and talk to Professor Nima. Gotta get all these done. Some of them I'm more excited about than others. Let's see. We'll go to the map. Hey, I remembered for once. Look at me with all that character growth, or at least remembering. Special rooms. Map chamber. Alrighty. Trying to pause out some of the load screens since they're pretty bad.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Yeah, I'm excited to go look at the headmaster's office. We might
How
as
will I gain
well.
access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Perhaps. We'll go out this way, see if we can't find any Dedalius keys. I doubt it, because I don't think we've had any area over there that we have to be that we haven't gone through. 'Cause I think this lets out in the dungeons, and we did a pretty decent look of the dungeons the other day when we were dealing with what's their faces? Oh, there is one nearby here. Let's see. Aha! So there is. Okay, so find the key. That'll get us one closer. I'll deal with that later. Hello there, little key. Let me slippy slap you. Do 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 do. Ah, yeah.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Okay, let's see. When I look around,
Revelio.
what place is this? Oh. We've got cricket bats, we've got bicycles, we've got spindles, we have cannons. I bet this is Muggle Studies. You're mine now, Dylan, guys. Oh, okay.
Revelio.
Yep. This misunderstood artifact is supposedly important to Muggle warfare, though most wizard kinds find the perspective. See, I don't understand how there could be such a lack of
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
I don't understand how we could have the wizard community could have such a woeful misunderstanding of Muggle communities when there are Muggleborns in the area. Any Muggleborn would come up and go, "Oh, that's a cannon." They don't walk around with those. They shoot them. They roll. They would know. I just. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Cool. Another contender for the Slippy Slap. This worked out very well. I should only have 2 more left. Boom, 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 boom. Hiya! There we go. I just like the way those look, too.
Revelio.
Hmm? What is over there? There's so many. This is a very. Oh, hi. Okay, that's a thing. That's a
Revelio.
thing. Oh, okay, this is Bin's class. Hello, Professor. Okay, so that's there. We're not seeing any more. Speak to Professor Fig. We're going to speak to Professor Fig later. We're going to... We're going to work with Natty, just because... We started with her quest earlier, but I want to look around here just a little bit more. This is where I came through, right? Yes.
Revelio.
Well, that's there. I don't even know where that would be. And then this is here. Oh! Oh, this is super cool. I like that. Oh.
Accio.
That's a pretty little tree. And this is the hallway of weird whispers.
Revelio.
The evil painting of evil. Oh, that's a demiguise statue. Can I get in here? Ah, bah! That is ironic. Why is that wall the only one like that? Why? I have a feeling we're gonna come back here, and that's gonna be a ancient magic place. Okay, and how many more Daedalus keys? I think we're down to 2. We are down to 2. Okay, so where could those be? I wonder. Is there any other area of the castle? Travel. Travel. Okay. Travel. West Tower. The Grand staircase. Travel, 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 travel. Okay. Great hall. I haven't been to the boathouse. Okay, so we'll go there. Boathouse is easy enough to remember. Library. Travel, 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 travel. Okay. Secret rooms, we've done. Travel, 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 travel. Okay, so we'll go to that location. We'll leave and go to the boathouse, and then from there we'll go to the other place. Okay. That might just give us our Dedalius
Was it 2 pinches of Angelica or
keys. Ooh. Ooh, I like.
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys
I
work
don't
again?
need them.
when you spot or
Thank you, thank you. I'm almost done. Like, literally one of the things that I'm working on as we speak.
Revelio.
It's that far down there. How do I walk in water? I'm very confused. Ooh. Oh, I love your ties. Oh,
Damascus can procure rancid meat and no one says a word. But one bad whiff here and ooh, there's an outcry.
so you guys can smell.
Revelio. Lumos.
Okay, centaurs.
Revelio.
It's the delightful scent of gardenia unleashing. No, it's
Pungent passage. This passage is relatively nondescript as far as passages go. However, the mishandling of a crop of Mimdus Mimitonia in the 6th century and the accompanying tsunami of stink sap left it with a rancid odor that even the strongest scouring charm cannot seem to eradicate.
and it's
Interesting.
not me.
Revelio.
Okay, I'll deal with you in a minute. That is most unfortunate. I was hoping.
Lumos. Accio.
Oh, mother.
Lumos.
Most unfortunate. So, if that's the case, then where could it be? There's still 2 left.
Revelio.
Of course, I wasn't actively getting them when I was exploring some of the other places, so that wishful thinking, I suppose. Boathouse and Natty's. Boathouse is this way. And Natty is also this way. Also convenient. Boathouse, boathouse. I seriously doubt there's a Dedalius key down here, but still good for... Ah, go! Oh, oh. Oh god, that'd be so cold. Oh.
Revelio.
The Black Lake, or Great Lake, the sitting headmaster vainly prefers the prior, of course, is an expanse of fresh water to the castle. The lake's murky depths are at home to merpeople, grundilos, and other magical aquatic beasts and beings, including a giant squid, a surprisingly friendly cephalopod with a fondness for toast. That squid is super old. You don't have to leave. I'm sorry.
Confringo.
I feel both bad telling them they don't have to leave, and then bad because they're yeah. Okay, so that is
Revelio.
every Hogwarts one then. Oh, that's right. We have our new broom upgrade. Seems to handle a little nicer. We'll have to do the race at some point, but I want to get this stuff done real quick.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Yes.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned.
Okay.
Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All
I
right.
knew him, Mr.
I
Dibble.
suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of
Okay.
his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert.
That'll help.
And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Okay.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Yeah, of course.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Oh. Oh, I love this time of year. Like a... Hi there, magic appearing kitty. Okay. Wow.
I wish I'd paid more attention. Glad you came.
I know, I'm sorry, Serona.
Revelio.
So are they all upstairs then?
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Yeah, agreed. So should the other person who was supposed to be here, but that doesn't mean anything.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them.
Okay.
Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
I will get him back.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful.
We already
albeit
know
more
what
than
Harlow will go
disturbing.
for. He's
Mr. Bickle was
killing
trying
and
to help
kidnapping.
us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
I'm definitely. We hope you consider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we're beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate if you were to see the value in working together. Shall we expect a response at the week's end? Best to keep this between us if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to
hope so
find
too.
Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Glad you came.
I understand, Sirona, and I deeply apologize.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
There's a back door? Oh, no, it's just outside.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Nope.
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Yeah, that's
Well,
problematic.
as I mentioned,
Very.
creative
At least for you.
bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money.
Less
Of course,
problematic for
none
you.
of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry
Or
off
I could
before
blackmail
Mr. Hill
you.
returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Okay, first things first, let's talk to you.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I mean, I can't buy anything. Sell. Sell. Yeah, I can't sell you that yet. Because I don't even know what level it is. It has to be at least my level or lower. Oh, okay. Well, let's do this. Why can't I make it... I am super confused. Okay, do I need to be in the world map? I can't make it nighttime. Okay, well, I guess I can't take you this time, demiguise. Where are we going here? I could have sworn I must have misheard. I thought two people hung out at the Three Broomsticks.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him, as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But...
Harsh, but...
Perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Can I make this date at nighttime now? No. No, I cannot. Okay. Well then. Alright, so we'll do this. Excuse you. And then we will... excuse me. Then we will go to... Poppy.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
I was... I'm sorry.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Okay, well, she's been kidnapped. Ah, there it is. Wow. The docks inside the Hogshead Inn offer a pleasant place to sit and relax, if you can do so whilst stone's throw from whatever nefarious goings-ons may be occurring in the notoriously shady inn. Okay. Oh, that's not good.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Ah, okay, so Harlow took her.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio.
Really?
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Oh, there's no telling how big it is down there.
Led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Oh, I wonder if it has something to do with the two handles that are very clearly the same type of handles that have always had the type of handles to do with the things with the stuff and the things. Alrighty. Pull.
Accio.
Pull.
A hidden door.
Not very well hidden.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Oh, okay. I want to find those.
Revelio.
35 gold. Okay.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Revelio.
Where are your guts for garters? When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hogshead. Hey! It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting for the job would work for him. He can fight his own battles.
What are we even doing here?
I made it to Hogsmeade later. There are some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running.
Accio.
Did you hear that?
Well, that was a mistake.
Oh, what's the
Leviosa! Expulso!
Accio.
Reducto!
Confringo.
Tiger! Heads in the cloud!
To regret that. You're no match for me.
Bombarda.
Turn that in first! Tiger!
Bombarda.
I haven't even had me through yet!
Stupid.
That's just fearful! Amateur!
Confringo.
Reducto!
Pay for your deal.
That's proper feeble, that is! You haven't got a prayer!
Bombarda. Confringo.
Made a
Potato.
grave mistake.
I don't think so.
See
Wow.
your knee.
Oh, you know what?
No. Oh, no. Now, this has become...
Revelio.
Well, that's not how I intended to do that, but done it is nonetheless. You are so dear to me.
Can't hide from me.
Okay.
The book of poems that was taken from Agatha Filbert. I'll be thrilled to have this back.
Expulso!
Opposite of what I intended, but that works.
Confringo! Bombarda! Flipendo! Expulso!
Oh,
Confringo!
I can do that.
Flash of inspiration! Bombarda! Expulso! Expulso! Confringo! This is not going well. Expulso! Stupid one!
How'd that work out for you, Skippy?
Revelio!
Okay, let's go here. Oh, there should be something nice. Beautiful. Okay, I want to find what's his face's thing. Ah, there we go. I read your last letter over and over. I'm starting to read it again. Yeah, along with the day of our engagement, please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share public,
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio. Accio.
Guardian Leviosa.
Let's see. We're gonna grab whatever treasure we can from here. 57 gold. I'm okay with that.
Lumos.
Oh, that's gonna be the way to the next plot. That is a lot of mice. Okay.
Revelio.
Perfect. We got the optional. Those are the words that I use. Quests done, so I'm happy with that. I don't care.
He must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Raven. He will tell you what you need to do.
Yeah, okay. Oh, money. Hello.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
Okay. I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
What is that red light?
Was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Okay.
Confringo! Revelio.
Okay, so... Oh.
My wand is somewhere in this room.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand.
There you go.
He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being
That's true,
broken.
he's a curse breaker, so...
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend.
You're welcome.
We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
You're welcome.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Oh, agreed. And they will. Being said, since I am coming back down this way.
Revelio.
Ooh, cool. Perfect, 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 perfect. Oh! That is a big door. We're leaving now, I think? Okay, what is with that?
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Yeah, no, agreed. Your mom's gonna lose her goddamn mind. Probably rightfully so, because, you know, she was worried you were going to be kidnapped, and then you were. Oh. Yeah, no. Your mother is not going to be happy at all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife.
Good.
Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now.
Okay.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Absolutely. Okay, now we're going to go. Oh, yeah, well, we probably should. Oh, hello.
Accio.
We're gonna go. Oh. We're also gonna go back to,
Lumos.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Where's the dogs? Oh, I'm all right.
Fine now, Demi guys.
Okay, there's got to be a way up. Can I get up to here? Nope. Oh, come on. fly. Oh, he's so cold. Ow. Okay, so he said mine demiguise when I was around
Revelio.
here. So, there we go. And I'll come back out.
Lumos.
Okay, and then that can come back over here. To here. Beautiful. Teamwork. Okay, now let's get to the... Oh, hello.
Revelio.
Gladrags, this is where we want to go. Oh, this is not where we want. Oh no. These cats seem too close to Scribble's quill shop. Perhaps it's the feather quills enticing them, or perhaps it's the treats the owner leaves for them. Okay, okay. Kiddies, hi kiddies. You are all handsome and beautiful, and I love you all. Okay.
Revelio.
Oh, here. You see this thing over here? It's not yours anymore. That's mine. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, Gladrags, Gladrags, Gladrags.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if the feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Okay. Good for you. I'm less interested in that than you seem to think I would be. We might be able to get that done in this time. Just going to the Forbidden Forest, that's always quick. World map. It seems to be the closest. Okay, let's see. We shall continue on.
Revelio.
Lots of creepy crawlies. Oh, that's right. We're meeting the centaurs. Okay. Whoa. No.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Cool.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right.
So
We'll
you're
simply be
hiding
honest with them
secrets.
about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right.
So she's hiding
we'll
a
meet
secret.
with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to
wand down. Put the wand down.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Yeah. We'll do that. That's okay.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight.
I have a
but to
billion
the
moonstones in
moonstone.
my pocket.
What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Let's do this.
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
Okay. I trust him.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
Okay.
I'll let you know what I find.
Okay.
Revelio.
Since I'm right here. Might as well do this one. Hiya!
Knowing a meat he's likely studied here.
There we go. Ooh. Cool. Okay. So, that leaves us with... I do not want that button. We're not doing the collections. Quests. I should ask Natty how she's been doing since... Let's do that. And then that will be the end of this episode. I think that's a good number of things. So, Natty, Great Hall, travel. Ooh, that is absolutely gorgeous. I love all of that. I love the snow. I love the stormy weather. I love the trees, including the gigantic one.
Revelio.
That hides the headmaster, apparently. Does he do that because he doesn't want to be seen, or did the staff do it to prank him? I like that. I like that. Ah, yeah, do boop, but did boo.
Revelio.
Oh, 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 oh. Okay, priority shifts. We're gonna get that, and then we're one Daedalian key away as well. This'll have been a very productive episode. Thank you for joining us on it. Where is the key, though? Missed. Oh, I bet you it's on this side. Missed key. Hey. A slippy slap. A slip. There we go. Just means one more. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. That's a late slippy slap. I got, yeah. Okay, the last one. Beautiful. Okay. Just one more.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I assume so. What with the hey, come speak to me, while I'm in the middle of being chased by a bunch of centaurs.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I mean...
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
Just
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them.
Okay.
And then he was gone.
Oh.
And it was all
It
my
is
fault.
not your fault.
How so?
Not in the
He died
slightest.
protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
He would have been something to meet.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great
Magus
deal.
giraffe, that is so cool.
She is an excellent seer. But I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him. As do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that.
Good for you.
He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through.
Yes, he does.
Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember.
Rain does not fall on one roof
Rain
alone.
does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly.
I like
Soon
that
you
saying.
and I will
really
put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me.
Yeah, of course.
You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Oh. Okay, so that's Slytherin. My table. I've never sat here and eaten. This is a lot of food. Also, this is breakfast, and I don't know what some of these things are, but this looks like a very heavy breakfast. Ooh, I do, however, want some corn on the cob. Oh, no, this looks very good. Alrighty, that being... Excuse me. That being said, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day and just be kind to each other.